for bad news.
I know what she wants.
It's time.
She wants more view stuff.
She wants the new sports. When they're sporting NBA guys with the big bamboo running the court. Captain Tripod in the house.
That's wrong.
Hey. Hey.
You really make those faces that really disgust you, don't they? Turquoise, you really.
What faces was that?
Yeah, have you ever seen the
I don't want to see
your
them.
faces?
I don't want to see them.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't like to see, it's bad enough. You ever looked at people's feet when they're having sex? Sometimes their toes turn into like knots. That's why they get all ugly. They get all ugly in the face, like. Then a big wad of spit drip down the side of their face. He say, "Damn, girl, you come like gangbusters." Shit. Somebody got to clean that spit up, though.
Oh my
Look at poor Turquoise. Boy, she's just like
toes like He says he's scared.
Can I read the question?
Yes, you can.
What is motivating a 36-year-old Tiki Barber to return to the NFL?
Wow, very good.
So I'm going to ask you that, Mario.
Oh, there you go.
It's those groupies.
Oh, wait a minute.
Even though the NBA got the best groupies, I know because I watch Basketball Wives, and none of them wives. I know. That's why he wants to get back to the world of the groupies.
You think so?
Some of your friends.
Oh.
Which one you got? You got some. They got no groupie friends?
I don't.
Damn, it was big. I told you.
Hey, man.
We want some people with some groupie friends.
Wait a minute. We actually use this platform to meet more people, and we
don't
need it. And we don't have anybody that you're not bringing the social.
You should hit up his page.
Well, I don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
He posts up a half-naked picture of himself, and they all come out. You just need to tag. You need to add them.
Okay.
Didn't you just tell me to put more naked pictures of me up?
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, she's smart. She's smart. Okay.
I ain't stupid.
He needs that advertising.
Okay. Well, hey, you guys, I think you guys already know about this man's history. He's 36 years old and making a comeback to the NFL. And Mario and I remember back some years ago, thought, great transition. He's leaving on top. Unfortunately, he has some personal mistress problems. And his broadcasting career did not turn into what he thought. And so what would make you think, out of the choices here, money, women, Mario already hit one, other broadcasting future opportunities, vanity, drugs, or old men disease, I can still play? Which one do you guys think is the one that motivates?
Which one is Inez Sains? Y'all don't remember that's the female broadcaster that was in the. They had a lot of us thinking about broadcasting.
Always. So
it's the money.
Red,
money and
what
women.
do you think, man?
Old man disease. Because I actually liked the Giants. I remember when his butt left and how he always hated on them. Every opportunity. Oh, yeah, like, I could have done that. I'd have done that better. Yeah, you should have stayed.
Right. and you hit the nail on the head because the players already have responded some. And so the players already.
Yeah, a bunch of players were saying, that's the one thing they were saying, like Reggie said. People were saying, well, even when he was in the locker room, he was a pain in the ass.
Yes, he was.
A complainer and all that.
Yeah. Now, here's the question. Okay, now that you know this, okay, what do you think is his number one motivation? Now, you guys have hit some good ones. But there's be one.
He's jealous of his brother.
Reggie said old man disease.
It might be the money as well. Like, if his broadcasting, I think if his broadcasting career lasted, or it was good, or he's making money and getting endorsements and all this other stuff, it might have been different. But if he has, mistresses and kids and all this other financial obligations floating out there, he might want to try to get a year or two and try to put that money together.
Okay, now New York Giants already said they're not having him back.
But his brother's still playing too. Remember that?
Vondae.
His brother's still playing.
Right.
And they're twins.
Yeah.
So that has to bug him sometimes. He say, damn, Rondé out there.
Mm-hmm. That's what he's
doing
said.
it. Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it with
Rondé.
Rondé.
Yeah. He's good. He's
brother's
still good.
See?
He's a defensive back.
See, now, the question is they're not really similar because Vondae is not spewing all the mistress, the history, and one thing I think you just don't do in this league. You don't sit up here and crash on the people that's your team and your players. So here's the question I got for you.
Unless you got $1 million or more than that.
No, he got more than that.
He got more. He got some money.
Yeah, he's on a retirement plan and he was making top dollar when he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will any of the players?
The mistresses cost you though.
Yeah.
That's true. Will any of the players?
I know you guys know mistresses cost you.
I heard.
They're just like,
friends.
They be costing, so that's
I got friends.
Oh.
Snap.
That's why I want a Kardashian cousin.
Oh,
I know I
easy
can't.
way
Yeah,
out.
I can't. I need a Kardashian cousin. I can't afford no Kardashians.
Kind of high.
Oh, goodness.
But no, honestly, this is the question. If you were a player in another organization and you had the history of what he's done, you don't care about the mistress stuff because everybody has personal choices. Would you, and I'll go with you, Turquoise, first, would you embrace and trust this man from his history to be in your locker room?
I don't think, I mean, even if he bashed on his team, that's one thing. So that's the locker room etiquette. The whole goal is to win. So now he's coming off of retirement. Is he even in shape enough to bring the team to a winning point, or is he just going to sit on the bench?
Right.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, if he comes off and he's just as good as the rookies coming in, and he can make the team win, then I don't have a problem with that. Like, we don't have to be, bromancing or buddies and all that stuff. We just need to win. It's about getting to the Super Bowl.
Now, Mara, I'm going to ask you a question here because she brings up a good point, but I remember when they was talking about basketball players, they would say, our championship teams never were players who all went their separate ways. They all hung out beyond the practice to have a little bit more standing behind each other.
What about Shaq and Kobe, though?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying there was a time when they did,
That's
but they
right.
didn't.
Yeah,
but they
exactly.
didn't.
Damn it, Kobe.
Right. He didn't. When he broke away, look what happened. So the result is, for him to be part of what I call a team organization, you have to have that loyalty, or else you can actually bring in something that can be considered a virus in the locker room.
That's right.
I think that's his biggest problem. I think age is definitely, Reggie, when you said age, I said yes, old man disease, number one.
He's 36, though.
Boy,
36-year-old NFL running back.
right.
Most running backs don't even last that long. Yeah.
4 years removed. You think you can come back as a running back 4 years removed?
Yeah, they don't last too well.
Thank you. At 36.
So
So
what if he's close to erectile dysfunction?
now you may have a point there. You know what? Turquoise, you should have brought that up.
He got
first.
about, according to stats, he got about 9 more years. Get you some of that tiki. Get you some tiki now. It might not be no tiki, it be wiki.
Okay. All right. Well, here we're going to go around. We're going to go around the moment here and just say 1 to 5. 5 being best chance, top chance, definitely impact player. Voting starting with Turquoise. 1 to 5. His success.
If he's going to return to the NFL?
No.
or-
He returns and he
return.
becomes successful.
As a running back, I don't see, he... On top of that, as you get older,
Right.
depending on what he's done, he doesn't have any, injury prevention. You know what I'm saying? If you get used to being hit a certain amount of time, now you took a huge break,
Right.
your body's not used to taking all those hits. So everything gets weaker. So he might make it in,
That's
but
why I slap their ass every week. Keep it in shape.
Well,
Ain't nothing like getting the ass that ain't used to being slapped.
See?
So he might get...
Slap ass maintenance.
That regular. Tone that bad boy.
Exactly. Keep it used to that certain kind of thing.
That's
That's
right.
it. Let's go. Go on, Turquoise.
So
1 to 5. Come on.
I would say what's 5?
5 is hot. Top. You make it. You make an impact.
I'd say maybe a 2 or a 3.
All right, Mario. What do you think?
It's low. I don't think who's gonna bet. He's not gonna get you'll get the minimum contract of anything.
Got you.
And I just can't see it.
You can't see. So not even a 1?
Man,
Look at him. He's struggling. He's struggling for a 1, man.
he's been out too long. The
Come
NFL
on.
is just gonna hurt himself.
So you're saying a 0.
2.
Okay, 2. That's not bad. So we got about 2.5 on the average. Reggie, what do you think?
Just in the 4 years he's been out, the defensive linemen and everything have gotten so
Speed.
much faster.
Speed.
And for him to try to come back and be an impact,
Running back?
exactly. What
Right.
hole is he going to hit?
Right.
And he was kind of gimpy coming out when
Yes.
he retired. So
Yes.
I won.
A 1. And Clinton Portis is around his age, a little bit younger, and he's
Yeah,
already
he's already out.
lost his legs, and he took a lot more direct punishment. So I'm with you. I'm gonna give him about 1.5. So it doesn't look.
We
good.
not Tiki. I like you, but we not hopeful.
Well, no. And
I don't think so.
And I think he lost the female base because the mistress thing just really.
Oh, they
hit
should
him
get
hard.
over that. We just told you the goddamn stats. All y'all mad people, your man cheating too. Shit. You just ain't proved it yet.
Don't worry about Holmes.
So
let's
don't
go.
be mad at Tiki for doing what everybody else does.
What Turquoise say? Should we just give him a pass because
Hell
he's?
yeah.
Should we give him a pass
He bald.
What? Because if he has a mistress?
because he had the mistress thing? You know,
He's
the wife.
Canadian. He's got a Canadian mistress.
Eh?
Oh.
At the end of the day, when you deal with people in that industry or that sport, there's a huge possibility he was traveling. All this, not to say that gave him an excuse, but you being the main woman, that should have been a thought. Can I handle this, or what would I do if X, Y, and Z happens?
Got you.
All right. I guess I understand what that means.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
That means okay. What now? Did we get a pass or not?
she ain't answered the question. You understood
that.
No,
you know, man.
That's called the Canadian shuffle. She danced all around it.
Yeah, Lord.
Let's say this. You're in the relationship. You have a mistress, but you're not, doing what you need to do at home. But you're gonna have a mistress. Then you don't get a pass. Hypothetically,
what's doing what you got to do at home? Take out the garbage?
Take out the garbage, paying I don't know, whatever you decide is that male or female, relationship. It's take out the garbage, or, make sure there's everything financially is set and all this other stuff.
That's why I'm single. Don't take
but if you're not taking care of your wife, and then you want to go and take care of your mistress, that doesn't make any sense.
So in other words, no act right. You gotta have some act right in the system.
Yeah.
Got you. That was a long answer for a question. I think we now forgot what but that's okay. You did a good job. Go on and bring it.
Next question.
I'll let you read the next question, Torquasi. Go ahead. Just tell us, because it deals with top 3 professional.
Who are your top 3 professional sports athletes of all time?
Yes. Time. And this is an interesting one because
there's Serena again.
I'm gonna add something to this. If they influenced you in any way, form, or fashion as it relates to what you do, whether it's sports related or not. I always think there are greater examples, and I go back to somebody way back, but I'm gonna let you guys start it off. Who wants to go first and tell me, do they have
Mario
3?
Wants to go first.
Mario, go ahead.
Well, Muhammad Ali is probably the athlete who took international, took being a sports person international. The first one to do it in the way that he did it, all over the world. At one point in time, he was the most recognizable American.
Right.
Worldwide. So, and that was before the internet.
Right.
Before all that. So I have to give it to Muhammad Ali, myself.
One.
At number 1.
Gotcha.
Now, then it gets a little more difficult. It really gets down, and these are some interesting choices. Michael Jordan is certainly one has to consider, but I think you got to put Tiger Woods in there too.
I thought about the pictures are not the only choices; it's just the reference.
Michael Jordan, because it has to do too with who are the people around the world emulating him.
Right.
The NBA is a big factor around the world. This, obviously, there's probably somebody in baseball in there too, Vic.
True.
But NBA is probably the most emulated sport around the world from America, even more than baseball or football. And I guess Michael Jordan, or it's got to be him or Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Are probably the most recognizable folks there.
Yeah.
And again, with golf, I got to say, I don't know that there's a woman in there who makes the round yet.
Yeah.
Even though Serena or one of the Williams sisters is certainly an honorable mention.
Okay.
But we know that day is coming.
Yeah.
We know that day certainly is coming for the most worldwide recognized female athlete.
For instance, when I went to, I think I said this story, when I went to Kenya and they thought that I looked like Serena Williams, that's in Kenya.
You do, except you better.
Oh, gosh.
You get that right here in Cali.
So what that means said that they know about her all the way in different parts of the world. So
and here's the other thing that goes along with it too, because her career is not over yet, so she still has time.
Oh yeah.
So and it's hard. So let me go on around.
Tigers maybe.
So Mario, you gave me 2 or 3. That's good. Turquoise.
Well, when I was growing up, Marion Jones, before the Marion Jones that we know now, was a huge impact in my track career. Even if you were to take out the steroids, she still would have been a really great athlete. It's unfortunate that she made that wrong decision.